Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. You either allow the jewel go into the sacred group for the atonement, or you remain in a sacred marriage with the jewel. Because if the atonement is not done, the ritual is not complete. And if the ritual is not complete, Ofarende can go through, but without the atonement, without her going into the sacred group, Ofarende will not be complete. So you guys will continue to marry yourself in secret. If that is what you want, that is fine. They say these elders are saying this to the great lion. In Ile-Ife that morning, they say people could feel the tension in the air like hammer time. Even those who had no business with the palace knew something heavy was happening behind those ancient walls. Two powerful forces were dragging the great lion at the same time, the sacred forest law and the sacred marriage law. And in the middle of everything was the jewel, the one woman whose name alone could scatter peace and bring calm at the same time. The great lion knew that if he made one wrong move, either the ancestors would be offended or the living would rise against him. But for the first time in a long while, he did not care whose toes would be would be stepped on. All he cared about was protecting his jewel. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. Dela writes, my Dela writes, my Dela writes, my own people. Dela writes, my Dela writes, my Dela writes, my super people. Eshe o, adukbe o. Hi, it all started in the morning when the elders sent their final warning. According to the old tradition, once a woman connected to the royal covenant had been spiritually, touched, in such a way, like spiritually touched for them is going out of the marriage and in such a public manner. For the woman to come back, the woman must atone, must go to that forest. That is the law of their tradition that they are not ready to play with. That the fact that the great lion is the great lion is the reason why this must stand. That the great lion is protecting, the jewel against the tradition. And they are not going to sit quietly and watch the great lion treat the tradition as if the tradition does not mean anything. That they will go ahead, Ofarende will happen on the 29th, okay? What that means is the ritual, okay, will happen on the 29th, okay? But the public appearance will never happen except they go into the forest. Yes, so they say the public appearance will never happen except the jewel goes into the forest for that atonement. So this is the biggest problem. So their own verdict from the Odua court is that it's okay. Let them do the Ofarende. Let everybody know that, the jewel is still, is married, has been reconnected to her husband. But if they want to stay in a sacred marriage where they cannot be seen publicly by people, that is fine by them. It's okay. As long as they are not breaking any tradition. Yes, that if that is what both of them have decided they want to do, it is okay if they are not breaking any tradition. There is no problem. They can do their marriage, have their children, continue their lives, and all of that. But they know that that is not befitting of a queen like the jewel. The jewel deserves more. She is the main deal. She is the main wife of the great lion. She should be treated as such. But if the great lion continues to protect her against the tradition, there is no problem. Let her return back. Let her do the ritual. Let everything be okay. Let Aaron, Ikoko go away and everything. Let everything happen on the 29th, no problem. But they will continue in their sacred marriage. If the great lion wants that for the woman that he claims he loves more than anything in the world, that's okay by them. They have no objection about that. But if he does not want that, the jewel should go into the forest. Dela right, this is the wahala that we are seeing here inside this matter. Matter don't wear agbada. Now they have explained to us everything. They said the reason it is like this is their tradition. I have explained to you guys that when a woman who is married to such a big king wants to go, the king cannot tell you leave. It is the woman's place to decide whether she wants to stay or she wants to go. If she decides that she wants to go, traditionally, she's advised to go quietly and go very far away from the man. That what the jewel did is against the law of the land. Even though the ancestors, everybody is rooting for the jewel must do, the correct ritual, the full ritual to return back fully and be reinstated fully. Everything has been done. The full moon ritual has been done. Ofarende preparations are ongoing. They will go ahead and they will do the Ofarende. And she'll be fully reunited with her king, but not to the eyes of the public. Yes. Who wants that? Dela, right? Is that something? Well, I do know that for a lot of people, it wouldn't matter. Maybe for her, as it is right now, it may not even matter to her. Just to enjoy her thing quietly with her husband. But I don't know how this will look. I don't know if she will agree to go to the forest. I don't know if the husband will allow her go. But a lot of people are saying if you know the jewel very well, she will never go. Never go. The great lion has been trying to burn everything so that the jewel does not go, but the ritual will still be done. So that they can, come out to the public together. They have been trying to burn everything so that they too can stand for the jewel. But now, more, it's like you solve one problem, the next problem, you solve one problem, the next problem. Adetutu says she's not even ready for the marriage. Adetutu is, I don't know, I think maybe they are afraid of Ebony or they are not afraid of Ebony. Adetutu say as long as Ebony is still in the picture, she's not coming in because she knows the heart of Ebony. She is a priestess. She has been with all of them that she knows the dangerous one is Ebony. And she cannot share that same space with Ebony. That she does not have the kind of power that the jewel has. That if Ebony comes anywhere close to her, she will just, level Ebony. And the whole community will come against her because she doesn't have the patience to bear people like Ebony. This is the wahala that is ongoing. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.